I'm glad and I'm grateful to God that we are here. We still have another opportunity to share our lives. I get to learn from you. We get to learn. You get to learn from me. We learn from each other. So happy to see you again and to have a moment to interact. Yes, time to spread peace. We are almost getting to the elections day. We are in the campaign seasons, and I thank God that so far we have peace in our nation, Kenya, and I pray that the peace of God will take us through even to the elections and we will come out victoriously. Doesn't matter who will win this. I know it matters for our nation. It is very important, the decision that we are going to make as Kenyans. But what I mean that it doesn't matter is that if your preferred candidate is not going to win, it shouldn't be a big issue to bring conflict, violence in our nation. And so my prayer to God and my also request to my people is that we keep peace, as we keep positivity, as we rock positivity. Let us be positive that even if my preferred candidate won't win, the one who will win, let me be positive that they will still work for the nation of Kenya, because the goal is to build our nation. The goal is to have an economic growth. The goal is to have a peaceful nation. The goal is to all of us coexist peacefully. So yeah, let us keep positive. Suzie Yule Diadem, keeping it positive regardless. Wow. I've been going a bit slow in our videos because I'm also, we understand that we are in the mood of election and so much in the mood of campaign, and so much is happening. We want to catch up so much of what is happening around us. Today I've come just as a messenger again. Yes, I have a message, and when I'm sent to deliver a message, I usually feel happy, because it's not because I want us to learn, all of us together, and I would wish to also understand what is it that the society needs to know, the society needs to learn from each other. And so today I've been sent again by boy child. Yeah, boy child. And let me just I have my phone with me. I'll just read something, because this just a message of some responses of the messages that I have received, and I'm just happy for these responses. So someone, it's a while ago when I received this message. I've only been having things here and there, so we have been talking other things, but this one I received it actually in the month of towards the month of May. Yeah, that's when I received this message, and this person told me, "Hi Susan, you are touching our souls out there and educating masses. Could you kindly sorry, this message, I don't want to read something, of course this is from a man, so I don't want to read something that would bring funny feelings, so that's why I'm trying to filter. Well, I just read that as it is. Let me just first of all, let me read the part that is calling the whatever. And so he's telling me, "Hi dear, I hope you're keeping well. Just asking whether you can talk about this on your channel." Then he says, "You are touching many souls out there and educating masses." And then now he sends me the thing that he want me to talk about. And this one, he had seen something, he had read an article somewhere, so he also attached to me an article, which I believe there is no problem me quoting it, because it is from I think a Facebook group that is called Godly Marriages, and it has been titled, the person who wrote this said that men have pains too. And so this friend of mine requested if I could touch on that. Yeah, so I also have another message, maybe that one I'll be reading as we continue. And I was fouled. Of course, there are some things I asked him, and I was left thinking about 1, 2, 3 things, and I was like, okay, I read through what the article was all about. I also read the people's feelings, and I thought, yeah, this is something I would also want to address, because it made me start thinking and researching about men, because when it comes to love issues, most of the time not even love issues only, even in life generally, we normally think that even the Bible says that women are weaker sex. So we normally feel or think that it's only as ladies who have this maybe emotional breakdowns, who go through things that really shakes us, because we tend to think our brothers are very strong, that even if they face challenges, wako na ile hati ngumu, like wao ni roho juu. That's what we have been feeling, and so it made me think and pause and think. And of course I started by looking around the people around me, the people close to me, men like my brothers, my dad, my uncles, cousins, the people around me, and I tried to learn keenly. That's why it took my time, because this message was sent on 26th of April. Message imepotea. Yeah. So I took my time because I wanted to learn of 2-3 things, and I realized it is true. Sometimes we like, even myself, I like doing reference with myself, because I also learned that if anything is troubling me so much, I always have a feeling that if I share it with my brother, even if it's something that is happening for all of us, like let's say it's something that is touching the whole family, I tend to feel like I can cry on the shoulders of my brother, as if he don't have to cry, it comes naturally, and we have that feeling, and we feel, I think it's the way our brothers, you have also posed, and I thank you, men, because you have really stood strong for us, ladies, whenever we have anything challenging. I've observed it even outside other families, that sometimes you fight people, like maybe even the most painful times, maybe sometimes a family have lost a member, and you realize that the men in that family, they are strong. You'll see them holding their sisters, their cousins. So I must say, I must recommend men, because even though sometimes ni kujiweka roho ngumu, like muna feel the pain, you are strong enough to hold that. And that strength that you have been having and showing us like it is not a big deal, it has made, even to you yourself, you have had a misconception amongst yourself, like this one is not paining so much. And I've also realized, like if you see a man going through some hard times, most of the time you realize wale wenye wanatumianga hii kitu, they will want to ati ambaie moja akunywe hiyo story iende ikiendaga, and we forget that, and there are some feelings and emotions inside us that it's only one God who can heal, and 2, you probably need counseling, or you probably need mentorship, or you probably need someone very close to you to help you overcome some of these pains and some of these emotions. But it has not been the case for many men, because men have been assumed, boy child, poleni sana, and it is not assuming, by the way, it's just feeling that you guys are strong. And then we didn't realize, this one I'll talk more about as ladies, what we have not realized about men, because it was addressed and I've been requested to talk about that. So for us ladies, you have made us think that you guys, like, hamna roho. Wow, just to realize, because like on this article, the person was speaking of someone who was a man who was working, and the wife wasn't working, and the wife never knew that the man always wished if the wife was working, and he could really pray at his sacred time for the wife to get a job. But the job that the wife didn't even know the pain that man was going through. The wife felt she has been provided. The man comes in the evening, she receives the husband home happily, serves food. Tomorrow the man wakes up, go to job, leave some money, some cash at the table, and she thought life was good, until one day she got to learn that the husband was really praying that God blesses her with a job, so that she can also take part in providing to the family. Meaning, all along there are some gaps maybe the husband was feeling, or he had to work extra. He was doing maybe some things extra so that he can provide to his family, and he was wishing if he could have another source of income, but the wife didn't know. So that was it about that article. So me, I was also, now on this other side, I also wanted to look and understand in times of maybe death, in times of pain, in terms of love. When you're in love, what are these things that we think men are so strong about, and clearly they are not. So yes guys, meant to cry, they have pains, they have emotions. Watch out for part 2. Let's continue learning. Part 2 playing next.